Hello and welcome to another episode of our podcast series by SSBC from PIFD. I am Somya, your host today. Today we have a very exciting and I am very honored to have him as a guest here today. He's a faculty member all the way from Far East Asia, Dr. Professor Mooi Kian. So we've had a lot of faculty members visit us, from around the globe. But this is the first time we're having somebody from Far East Asia.
Thank you.
So thank you so much. I would actually like you to introduce yourself first.
Yeah, sure. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Professor Dr. Mooi Warken. I'm from Malaysia, and this is the first time to Pakistan. And I would like to thanks uh, to the Pakistan Institute of Fashion and Design for inviting me to come over here to share my knowledge. And when I first arrived in Pakistan, and this is the first time, so because Malaysia weather is a 32 Celsius every day. Suddenly it dropped when I arrived at about 30 Celsius. But and that time it dropped into 9 Celsius. This is a very good experience to me. And the thing that I noticed that Pakistani people are very friendly. This is a thing that I would like to share. I always share to my friends the pictures in Pakistan, in Lahore, especially in Lahore, to my friends. And I told them about the Pakistani people are very friendly. The environment is very safe, you know. Uh, and this is really something is new to me and to my friends. And because we are exposed to these social medias, especially from our Western social medias, always portray Pakistan is not a safe place to visit, which is totally wrong. So I hope that after this, I will go back. I would share more this information to my students, to my friends, to come to visit Pakistan and have a look on Pakistan. And when I watch on social media, some of the probably video from other countries, from example like from China, they are very interested to invest in Pakistan. And when I asked about Malaysian, they also because Malaysia and Pakistan we are very close friends. This is where we can collaborate together, and then for the mutual benefit of both countries.
Yes. Yes, Professor, that's absolutely true. Thank you so much. Professor, would you like to tell us a bit about your background, your academic career?
Okay. Actually, when I start my work in 18 years old, I start in Malaysia as a policeman. I started as policeman.
Oh,
Uh,
that's different.
then further studies, and University Science Malaysia. And then after that, I came out. I was appointed as a assistant secretary in Ministry of Informations. Then I was posted, and then I went for my master degree in Pennsylvania, US, under the government scholarship. After I came back, they posted me to the Prime Minister Department, whereby I served under three different prime ministers. The first one is Tun Mahathir Mohamad. Then the second one is we call it Pak La, Tun Abdullah Badawi. And the third one is Datuk Sri Najib. So based on my experience, I believe with my experience, this is I could help, I could share my knowledge to the students, which is this knowledge is really valuable to me because I used to go with ministers to oversee, you know, and to see especially the how they market Malaysia, yeah, how we work together with the other countries, and hopefully that with my experience, we can Malaysia and Pakistan will work really closely cooperations.
Thank you, Professor. Hopefully, for sure.
Yeah.
Professor, you've been teaching here from some days now.
Oh yeah.
How have you find the academic environment different from Malaysia?
Mm, okay. When talk about students, I noticed that one of the things that students everywhere in the world have a similarity. The similar is they will pass out their assignment last. In, huh. That's true. There's a common. Okay. And then because in Malaysia our weather is 32 Celsius, so we are always go out to play. After the lecture, they go and play. They have a lot of fun time. Compare with Pakistan, because Pakistan, because of weather.
Hmm.
So you can see that I like in this institute, I hardly see them playing games or no the because it's a weather.
Yes.
Malaysia, you can go out anytime, any days. There is a difference.
Hmm.
In terms of hardworking, both are hardworking. Both are very talented. Both countries, the students are very talented. And we know Pakistan people are very uh, intelligent. That's why my friends, as a contractor in Malaysia, he did told me, you my son as a chef in restaurants. Under him got a Pakistani chef. He always told me that Pakistani people are very intelligent. That shows that the education level in the Pakistan is quite high. And this is what I observe.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Professor, also do tell me about your point of view, because I know that you're teaching in the design management department. What is your point of view of having design managers in the workforce?
Managers is a very important in every aspect of business. Because manager, they not only manage, they need to have a visions. What are they going to bring the whole company to where? Within 3 years, 5 years. Managers, they need to manage. Not when you read management, there are two types. One is a technical skill, one is a management skill. When you become a manager, you should have more management skill rather than technical skill, because most of your time already involved in management. So you need to know the planning part, especially the strategic planning, and then also the action plan. What would you do? How are you going to motivate your staff? How are you going to convince your staff that this is the right way to do? How to make sure that your staff able to persuade the customers to buy your product? This is the most important part, because if a customer did not buy any of our product, you're not making any profit. A business without any profit, you cannot survive.
True.
This is the main things that observe management manager is not that simple as what we think. Some people, when they are good at technical skill, they from a supervisor, they promoted to managers, they couldn't perform because they are thinking their mindset is still technical skill. Whereas management manager, they're not only good in technical skill, they're also good in management skill. This is what I noticed at some of the manager, their lack of management skill. And management skill is a key thing for the survival of the companies.
True. True. That's very true.
Yes.
So, what would you say are some of the key points that a manager needs to have?
Okay.
Yeah.
So the key point of managers, first you need to plan. Okay. You need to plan, then you need to implement your plan, execute your plan. Now, Malaysian prime ministers or former prime ministers Tun Anwar Ibrahim said that many people they are very good in planning, but when it comes to implementations,
And they're very weak in it.
they are very weak. They can plan a lot. They can have vision, they can have mission, they have objective, you know, they can have KPI. But when it comes to implementations time, because when they have planning, you need to implement, execute. But when you weak in implementations, that's why you can achieve what you desire to achieve. That's the main key things that manager need to know what even to do in next year, this year, and the next 3 years. So this is, I think, that managers always lack of.
That's great. Also, one of the key things is, I think, focus.
Yes.
And how would you advise to achieve it? Like, how can somebody achieve focus?
Okay, to achieve focus, first thing you need to have discipline by yourself. When you set some KPI target, you need to be focused. But for example, the students, if they want to have a good grade, they need to be focused. What are they going to do? So that means when their vision is to achieve grade A grade in their academic. So what is this is your vision? What is your strategy to achieve grade A grade? And then what is your plan of actions? Okay, and not the last minute syndrome. We love to have a last minute syndrome. We do it last minute. Cannot. In academic, the knowledge is important. And when you are doing a bachelor degree or master degree, the professor always expect something higher level of thinking, higher level of thinking skill. So when a master degree students, they may need to know how to analyze. So you need to analyze the situations, the case studies, and then what are the recommendation, the solutions that you're going to implement. So when you read case studies, especially case studies, you notice that there are so many cases around the world. You go to Google Scholar, you can see many cases that written by the previous scholars. However, when you read and understand, then you need to implement. When you read something, normally when you read something, after that we forget.
Hmm. That's
After that, the history repeat again and again and again. That's why there's a things that I guess case study is to let us learn. Okay, let's say for example, the fashion and design marketing. Not only you learn from a fashion and design marketing in Pakistan, you also need to learn how the fashion and design marketing in Germany, in Malaysia, in ASEAN, in Asian, etc. So what I'm trying to say is, when you read something, you must appreciate it and you must try to understand it clearly. Then when the same situation arise again, you know what to do and what not to do.
Yeah, that's very true. That's
Yes.
very true. Um, Professor, I want to know your point of view about AI and how can students and everybody in the workforce and education sector benefit from it?
Yes. Artificial intelligence is a key thing. Like in Malaysia, the current Prime Minister, Dr. Sri Anwar Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia, already uh, encourage all UCs, all businessmen, SME, implement and adopt AI. Because AI is a key thing now. And artificial intelligence, it will help us to do the things faster. To do the thing faster. It's just a software. Okay, that everyone chip in the informations and knowledge. And then whereby the AI will help us. Let's say you want to know something about how to draw a fashion. The AI will tell you. Yeah, because everyone already chip in their knowledge inside the AI, and the AI will tell you, okay, for this type of fashion, the batik, Malaysia we call it batik, how to draw a batik. The AI will help you. You no need to go around and see, From AI, it'll tell you already, and maybe might have a videos or thing. So it will help you to reduce your time, reduce your costs. Okay, and then for example, like you want to know something about marketing, marketing in Singapore, how to market a fashion or cloth in Singapore. The AI will inform you. Okay, and then the machine AI will help in the machine automations. So these are things that whereby Malaysia, that's why Malaysia got our Prime Minister already announced in this year. All SME, all universities must focus on AI.
That's great. That's a great initiative, I think.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to understand, because I've been taking your classes and I know you focus on this a lot. I want to know your narrative about international collaborations.
Yes. International cooperations between Malaysia and Pakistan to be our brother and sisters. Definitely will help each other's mutual benefit.
Yes.
Okay. So international cooperation is very important in the current world. Now, when you talk about marketing, the most fast emerging economy group is in the ASEAN. ASEAN consists of 10 countries, okay? Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, Singapore, Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, okay? And Brunei. Now, in ASEAN, we have a 600 million population.
Hmm.
Out of 600 million populations, half of them are Muslim. So that means if you have a international corporations, let's say Pakistan's designer want to penetrate into ASEAN market, okay, 300 million Muslim populations. When you cooperate with the Malaysia, that means you can penetrate into ASEAN market easily through Malaysia. So this is the benefit of working with ASEAN countries. See, and if you want to penetrate into the, if you know, the whole world, you got about 2 billion Muslim populations, and this is huge. This market is very, very big, So that's why I always ask Pakistani or any of my students, when we want to do marketing or we want to do business, think big, think great. For example, like fashion and design currently. When you talk about fashion and design, Western fashion design, automatically you think of um, Paris, Milan, Italy.
Hmm.
But when you think of a Muslim world, okay, who's the leaders in Muslim fashion and design? I can tell you, it's very difficult to anyone to highlight it or this from which country, from Muslim country.
True.
But Pakistan is already involved very long in the clothing, in apparels. So that means Pakistan is got a vast experience in this clothing, in this apparel textile. That means Pakistan should lead in this Muslim world fashion design. And this institute fashion and design is a key thing. They are the one who should help. Huh? Actually, they are helping. They're helping the students. They produce a lot of great designers in Pakistan. But that's not enough. The students must think, how are we going to bring the whole Pakistan? We talk about Islamic world fashion design. Immediately we mention about Pakistan. Just like when you talk about Western countries, you talk about Western design, you immediately think of Paris, Milan. So we should talk about when people talk about uh, Muslim world fashion design, immediately think about Lahore, Pakistan. This should be the thing. So that means currently, yes, Pakistani got a great designers, but they are all silo. They work as individual. So as a country, Pakistan should lead this world in terms of Muslim world fashion and design.
So, sir, you're talking about an impact that we need to create.
Yes.
Yes. So, tell me a bit about your perspective of creating a global impact, because I know that you just shared with us that you've been in very important
Yes.
seats of working with the government. I need to understand what does the role of government have in creating this impact.
The rule of government. Okay. Now, to create the impact, definitely the government need to play a very important role.
It can be more like an advice to Pakistani government.
Okay, I think it's the same thing. Any governments, okay, they want to have an impact. Like for example, like Malaysia, they want an impact on the because we like for example like Malaysia, we produce a lot of rubber. Okay, we produce a lot of palm oil. So to produce to have impact in the global market, definitely Malaysia governments will send the ministers, prime ministers go overseas, for example like negotiate with the Pakistani governments not to buy over by Malaysia palm oil. So for the let's say for example like Pakistani clothes textile, they're the most one of the largest producer in the world. So Pakistani governments will go over to the other countries, to Malaysia to negotiate, to have some discussions how to improve, how to bring the Pakistanis this design, this type of greatest design come over to ASEAN. So this is a government job. Currently, yes, Pakistani, I told you before, Pakistani has a great designer, but mostly are individuals.
Individuals. That's very true. Professor, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you will visit Pakistan again.
Oh, sure, sure.
We're having a wonderful time attending your classes, and it's very very helping. It's helping us a lot in understanding the perspective of another country. And honestly, we didn't think that Pakistan has so much that you are actually narrating to us. So it's really great. Thank
Thank
you
you
so much.
very much. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to conclude today's podcast. Thank you, sir, again for joining us. Professor has a background of PhD in marketing and has an extensive experience of work in the academic and industrial side. Thank you so much, Professor.
Thank you very much.
Take care. We'll see you in another episode.
Thank you.